All right, so we're transferring. This is my SuperCaliber. It is my race bike, still has a race number on there. That's 100 millimeters of travel. And lately, I swear ever since I turned 40, all of a sudden, like, my wrist started hurting, my elbow, believe it or not, like, if I did something for, like, several laps or something, I couldn't really, I mean, I could open them in the morning, but like, they hurt really bad. So it's almost like an inflammation in the actual elbow. And then shoulders would hurt, all that stuff would hurt. So I'm going to go to a 120 on a SuperCaliber. And it still is going to still be like the up and down position. It's not going to be raked forward, which I was like really nervous about. I was like, is it going to change? No, that's the bike that's going to have that kick out the actual frame. And then the fork is obviously, you can see the fork is, you know, straight up and down. It's not going to kick, you know. It's not going to kick out. It's the bike that's going to determine that. So we're going to give it a whirl and see what we think. All right, so this one is my top fuel. This is 120, 120. My dad gave me this one when I got married. Oh, so, okay, so it's 120 what? 115, I'm sorry. So, but that fork's super plush to me, and I've always had that in years past. But the SuperCaliber just is supposed to be a faster geometry, so maybe I'll get up just a little bit and not have that pain. Ooh, it is dirty. What's in there? Ooh. Yes. They're crunchy, I bet. Crunch, crunch. These are just for the shop, so I can be kind of going in and out of the shop, and if I want to try my bike, I can. So pretty cool. There's test ride track out there. It is a little kicked out, but it's only because I'm only getting about that much more travel. But it's still, because of the head tube angle right here, it's still gonna make it straight up and down. It's just when you add that inch of travel, it's gonna be kind of just a little bit, instead of like way out here, it'll be kind of maybe like it is, obviously. So far, so good. As far as the positioning, I think is gonna be really good. It's just a little bit up, and that's all I need is just a little bit up. This shoe looks so funny. That's hilarious.
It's just limit. Vibration mix.
We're good. We're almost done.
Recap on the going from 100 to 120. I think it's slower. I do. I mean, my shoulder doesn't hurt, but my hand still went numb because these are pretty wide right here, and this needs to be shorter right here. I feel like there's too much grip right there. It just felt slower, and I'm only using about half, so that needs to be adjusted too. I felt like I was too much on top, like I was floating on the trail instead of leaning into the trail and pulling a lot on the bike. But I'll see what my Strava time is. It is hot. It says it's 104, or it feels like it's 104. I slowed down, or I got kind of disoriented and ran off the trail 3 times. And I don't know why I ran off. It's just hot. And I stopped sweating, but then now I'm sweating. So it's just, I just don't think a 120 fork is good enough for racing. So what did you think about your bike?
It was fast.
Yeah.
It's faster.
I don't know yet. It's slow.
I need the keys.
That fork is slow.
You said that fork is slow?
Mm-hmm.
Lori, can you?
Hold the front brake.
Everybody,
There you go.
here comes the super track.
Hold the front brake.
Everybody,
There you go.
here comes the super track.
Oh. The rear might have been set up for what I had a long time ago, but even then, probably a lot of air came out of it since it's been sitting for like 6 or 7 years, you know.
Do it again.
What we can do is wherever we go tomorrow, ride it and see where the dust line is on her bike, and then we can reduce the. Wow, so she didn't have any standover height, like negative standover height. She doesn't.
It's not like I'm gonna act like Rory, like jumping off of stuff.
Right. I'm talking about you like when you're.
Rory, she mentioned you.
Sorry.
That's awesome though. It's cute. She didn't have any standover height, like negative standover height. How do you get off of it safely? She knows how to hop on and off pretty good.
Right now.
Okay. But okay, that's not bad. She knows how to. She really hadn't hit anything yet.
That's what I'm saying. She was using full force right there.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So hold it. So I'm gonna let it out just a little bit. Okay.
And just ride the trail and see where it hits. That's what I usually do. and then I'll adjust
Well,
it.
it's not like I'm gonna act like Rory, like jumping off of stuff.
Right. I'm talking about you like when you're.
Rory, she mentioned you.
Sorry.
That's awesome
Had
though.
to.
It's cute. Oh gosh, this feels so weird to be at work when it's like literally like 10:30 at night. Show me. That's my old bike. It is nice. That was my first 9.9 ever. 9.9 is the top of the line Trek that you can get. I usually am a 9.8er, but back then I think that was their nicest bike they ever made on a mountain bike. It's only about 5 years old, maybe a little bit more.
So I said, have you ever wondered how I became like this, from like a little girl in a little reindeer outfit in the freaking cold weather on my little green bike that had a little.
Yep, that was the first time you guys came over here and rode over here on the test ride track. That was cool. Remember that, Jay? And you were like getting it, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, did she do that?"
I thought my skirt was gonna get stuck in the tires. I had that little reindeer.
She went over like all the
outfit
little bumps and stuff. It's pretty cool.
and my little side, like half.
And
up,
Bo
half
had
down
like
side with the little belt.
he had like a beanie on or something, didn't he? Like a sock cap or something.
I don't know what he had.
Some like reindeer thing, or like some I don't know some warm thing. But yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That's when I knew. I was like, oh yeah, this is my little rider.
And yeah, I had like a little reindeer that my mom made. I think.
I have that. That thing came up across
and
my
I had a little
slideshow.
red skirt that went all the way down to here.
It came across my slideshow today,
Yeah.
and I thought, whoa, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Pretty
Like
cool.
4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's definitely 5. Yeah, that was when I first met you guys. Pretty
And I'd be
cool.
coming to this wearing freaking jeans that come all the way up to whatever. And then I've drawn on myself pizza socks. I'm on the Nike team.
Yeah, cute. I like it. Well, good job. I'm excited for your new bike. Trek 9.9.
Alright, you handle it.
So you can see that my heart rate's still high. It's 136. That's still high. And I've already done the entire gravel loop. So it's just hot. You have the keys. Here, let me see the keys. It's just hot. So I think that's a lot of it what it is. And your heart rate usually should go down after just riding the gravel. It's still 137. And now we've cooled down, or cooling down in the car. Your heart rate should usually already be down by now. Maybe I should give it another couple of rides to kind of see. It makes no sense.
Why are you putting that to hot?
Whoa, yeah, don't put the heater on. So I'm gonna give it a whirl again. I bumped it down 2 more like little psh, psh. So that's actually going to lower the bike because you're actually letting air out of the front fork. So that'll change the ride up totally. And I won't feel like I'm so like up on top of it. I'll actually lean more and be able to pull on the bars a little bit better and try it again when it's not so hot.
Like and subscribe
Down below. Wow.